Celebrity sell-off. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Celebrity sell-off. Wow. You know, I live in the $1 Million District, an episode of $1 Million Listing. So funny. I remember dealing with some celebrities, and you don't deal with directly. Wouldn't it be nice if you were dealing with today? Today we're going to talk about Ellen DeGeneres. Now, she's probably a woman I prefer to deal with one of her representatives than her personally. In fact, most celebrities, most of the time, for me personally, let me deal with one of your representatives. I don't want to deal with somebody who has their head so high in the clouds that you can't get through to them. What am I going to tell Ellen DeGeneres? Listen, Ellen, I got some advice for you. I'm going to give you some real talk. Well, nobody gives me real talk. I'm Ellen. I'm Ellen. I'm the one giving real talk. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I sell your house, please? I think I can get a bidding war for you, Ellen. I can get a bidding war. Someone's going to buy your house. You know why? Because you're Ellen. You're Ellen. Somebody loves you so much. You're going to buy it just because it's your house. You're a celebrity. Whew. Boy, oh boy, Ellen. We got bad news for Ellen DeGeneres. We're going to take a look at her listing today. She's back on the market. She just bought. When did she buy? Guess when she bought, friends? During the crisis. Wow. And remember, she sold a beach home, I think, front end of the crisis. Now she's selling a mountain home at the tail end of the crisis. She's in trouble, in my opinion. Now, we'll have to wait and see. Sucker born every day. Maybe somebody is such a big Ellen fan. I want to take this thing off the market. But we're seeing more and more celebrities sell home. We covered Jim Carrey recently, his Hollywood home. Bradley Cooper. We're seeing Jamie Dimon now selling off stocks. Warren Buffett, more cash than he's ever been in his financial career. One of the richest guys in the world. Owns Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I wonder what's going on out there. Think it's all rainbows and sunshine? I don't know. Well, today we're going to take a look at Ellen DeGeneres' listing. Just hit the market if you're interested. I'd love to represent you, by the way. Anybody who could buy that house is not usually the person I'm worried about. I work with a lot of people that are very financially fit, and it's their forever home. It's their ride off into the sunset home. So even if their home takes a 50% haircut, they're all right because typically they're all cash. Now, anything's possible, and most people don't like to overpay for anything, especially if you've worked very hard to obtain your wealth. But if you're sometimes later on in life, you notice that you get older. I can't take it with me, so I don't know. I'm not that interested in just out there trying to beat the market all the time. Beat the market. So there's a different clientele. But the luxury market is a market that suffers quite significantly in real estate downturns because here's why. You see, the luxury market already has a limited buyer pool versus, the median home price average market. The luxury market is just, there's less people to show the house to. Like during the crisis when I was showing houses, there'd be a line around the block and bidding wars for anything that's within the median average of the area. Not even nationally, just of the area. But when I show luxury properties, it's usually like crickets, right? There's not a ton of people lined up around the block to view those homes. And typically, it's not going to be a bidding war. You see, I've told you guys this before. The way I could initiate a bidding war, first of all, find out who my competition is and beat them. If your house doesn't show well, you better not be coming on at the top of the market. That doesn't work anymore. It did for a second, but not anymore. The way I do it is I get every buyer in town in that price point over to the house at the same time. Because when you walk into a house and you see a bunch of other people on the property, you know you're going to have to come out swinging if you really want this house. And that's a conversation I used to have and still have to this day with clients. How much do you love the house? Okay, your offer is going to need to reflect that. Your offer is going to need to reflect how much you love this house because we got competition, friends. I hate to be the person to break the news, but you're going to have to come in swinging on this one. You're going to have to be full asking minimum. Even today, I'm dealing with that here in my backyard. But here's the challenge. I can't wait to show you Ellen's property. See, Ellen's property is multi-million-dollar luxury real estate in a sector that's now taking a big hit. So here's the thing. I don't know Ellen's financial fitness. I don't know if she's just testing the market. We'll have to wait to see how long she stays on the market. Her agent will get a chance to talk to Ellen at some point if they don't get that property sold. And they start initiating requests for price reductions. At some point, you might hear from Ellen, where I want to talk to my agent. This thing should have been sold. This thing, the photos aren't good enough. That's who you're about to deal with in the celebrity market. So without further ado, let's jump over and take a look at Ellen's current listing. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. Friends, buckle up and strap in as Ellen now puts her estate on the market for $46 million. But will she get any takers? Let's go ahead and get started with today's tour. All right, let's see how Ellen lives. It looks like she was living in the lap of luxury. This place looks amazing. Oh my gosh, get my pen out. I'm ready to write an offer. Not so quick. Let's dig in to some of the numbers. But first, let's read between the lines and look between the cracks of our property description. This iconic 1919 8-acre estate, hidden in plain sight, has newly emerged from an incredible renovation, thoughtfully reimagined. This exceptional property embodies the spirit of quiet luxury, or quietly overspent to remodel it and now racing to market. Let's keep going. Today's real estate bubble property has a mid-range value of approximately $46 million. Now let's see where Ellen priced it at. Well, wait a minute. Hold the Hollywood phone. It looks like Ellen just bought this property earlier this year and then spent millions of dollars remodeling it and now is back on the market. I don't even know if Ellen ever lived in the home herself. Well, that's okay. Maybe Ellen's house pencils out. If we were to give Ellen her current asking price of $46 million with a standard amount down, even at today's risen interest rate, our approximate cost to carry would be $321,000 a month just for mortgage service alone. Now let's see what the property's listed rent range is. Call Bradley Cooper and see if he's got a room for rent. Our property would only rent for approximately $85,000 a month. It would be well over $300,000 a month to service a mortgage on this property. It doesn't even come close to penciling out. Our house, Ellen's house, which we're not sure if she's ever even lived in the house herself, is upside down and sideways at this time. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. There you go. Can I interest you in writing an offer on Ellen's property? By the way, it doesn't pencil out. In fact, it's not even close. In fact, she's trying to price gouge whoever her new buyer is going to be as she obtained the property for less than she's selling for, almost half. That's insanity. That's what we saw in this bubble. Almost 50% appreciation rates. And that's not normal. And I don't care. Her agent, I'm sure, is telling her, that's normal. This is normal. Our market's special. No, it's not. If it wasn't for the crisis, you don't get to tell Ellen any of that. You needed a crisis to deliver the environment you're working in now. Without the crisis, we're not talking. Before the crisis, we were headed into recession in 2019. The fuse was already lit. This was the biggest bamboozle ever produced in world history. So here's the thing. We're going to have to watch Miss Ellen because I don't know now if that's Elvis's house or somebody big, like some megastar, maybe that I pay that big price tag because it's that big of a celebrity. I don't know if Ellen's big enough celebrity to get somebody to buy that property or not. I really don't think so. I just think in the current environment. Now, the comps say she's within her mid-range value. She did that right. But you're in the luxury market. And in my opinion, you got to find out who your competition is and beat them. Because I don't know how many people right now, when I see Warren Buffett and Jamie Dimon and people selling off stocks and layoffs going crazy and economic pain just swirling about, who wants to come in and pay top dollar for luxury now on a property that clearly doesn't pencil out? Now, the owner of that property doesn't probably care if it pencils out because it's probably got no intentions of becoming a rental, but that's clearly a metric for most investors, if you're actually an investor, not somebody who's just a billionaire, because that's what's going to be required. It's going to need a billionaire because no investor touches that property with a 10-foot pole, ever. No investor touches a luxury property, period, in my opinion. Not a good investor. A good investor doesn't touch luxury for investment purposes. They touch it for their primary home, but not for as an investment. The luxury market's horrible. Now, in the little blip in the radar during the euphoria, sure, there's some luxury rentals out there, and they were getting people willing to rent luxury during stimulus. But those times have come and gone. People are not willing to do that anymore. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy who wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Ellen, welcome to the swimming pool. You're on the market, my friend. You're on the market asking top dollar for your house that doesn't pencil out. You will need a super fan, in my opinion, to come buy that house. I'm not sure your star is that big. We'll just have to wait around and see. In the meantime, I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Appreciate the content. I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there. Along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.